whereas Orchid's more from a kill perspective, but I think they have enough in that department already.
I don't really think they need the Orchid this game.
No.
They already have time dilation too. I think it's
Fnatic, and what's happening with those side camps.
And he can just farm their big camp with arrow. He just killed the big hellbear.
Feels like Ohio's up a little bit too far here.
It feels like Sumail is in trouble. He's actually really in trouble here. Should be dead. One more hit.
Yeah, they're able to get it. Fnatic, they needed something. That's a good start. But Fear with a point-blank range arrow. He gets an instant rebuttal kill. But it's still a good thing you brought down your bounce from the Fire Spirits. Now Fear's making a break for the 2-minute rune. That looks like exactly what Ohio's trying to capitalize on. Fear comes down too far. He's still got that level 2 member, so Leap is available for Fear, but they get the kickoff, they boulder forward, and Fear, he can't escape from this. The Tornado, he'll die from the fall. And mid one, well, he already had a level advantage, now he's also got a kill to add to his name. Ned might be in a little bit more trouble though with Sumail. There's 3 sticky napalms on net, but the movement speed currently is a little bit ahead of Sumail, so this Firefly is not doing the work. And Fnatic, they're not rotating off the mid lane to help Nat Universe time walk himself forward, as now they do find that kill, but Ohio, now he's got the Fire Spirits mid one looking to punish up on Sumail. Fear throws down the arrow and hits on Ohio. He's got nowhere to go apart from down. The Fire Spirits made a little bit more of a slower death, but still a death nonetheless.
Just when I was about to say that this is a very good start for Fnatic in the mid lane. Well, maybe it is after all.
The ball forward from DJ.
Yep.
You wanted good rotations from DJ, and already he's been involved in all 3 of the kills of First Spirits coming from. They lost the Observer Ward as well that was watching over the Ancient area. So both of the 2 Observer Wards of EG were very quickly removed, while you've still got the Vision. Mid one, maybe Vision won't help him, however. There's a nice kick from the Earth Spirit, but mid one, Tornado can't buy himself enough space. We're still underneath the Firefly of Sumail. And EG with just a good rotation, and again, Fear showing his presence across the map.
And this is what Winter was talking about in the panel with mid one in the previous game, that he seemed a little bit cocky. He was very far up in that lane, I think. Of course he wants to go for the farm and try to pressure, but
this is a little... Yep, they actually got the glimpse off. His time walk out won't be working. With they got the kill. Back underneath the tower. Faces forward, try to consume up the fairy fire. Rotates towards the mid. Sumail, he's got himself a haste rune at level 6. He definitely wants to find a kill, but it's also the movement up towards the top lane net. He's got a level 2 glimpse. They do need the vision over an Arteezy with the dust to manage to get it. As they ball up, but straight past Arteezy. He'll still be glimpsed back over towards the fight. So Arteezy no ways to fight this one. Maybe with a Dark Pact, he's just going to kill him Ohio before he dies. So even going down with a ship, that player goes, and he's already found his target. It's going to be Ned. Universe can attack into him. Remember that Chronosphere is still available. Tornado's flying in. It's a low one, but a little bit off target. The EMP may do a little bit more work, however, as Universe leaps himself out of it. Ned, he can't walk away, or can he? He's still on the run. The flame break, it pushes him back. He'll actually burn down from this, and the Chronosphere kicks off, controlling up mid one. The Invoker's down, but Mushi is coming in, the highest net worth carry on the field right now. But Mushi, he still, all that money cannot let him win this fight. EG will take 4 heroes against Fnatic, and it's happening again. It's out that bottom lane, sitting at his 4.5k net worth. He's about to have to use it all over again as the EG. Well, there goes your dust. They seize the mail. They may not have known he's in the Invis rune. Now the arrow flies in, hits on DJ. The Magnetize is not enough to kill off Sumail. They try and reach him, but he will survive on 53 HP, while the Phoenix and the Earth Spirit get mopped up by Arteezy and Fear.
Gotta be worrying for Fnatic. Instant sentry here from PPD. They're already prepping in case.
It's the Shadow Blade. They see him, they're going to dust. There was a sentry ward just on the other side of the tree line, and Arteezy wasn't ready for it. So 45 seconds on the sideline, and PPD instantly TP'd at Roshan or the mid tier 1 tower. And in this case, it looks to be mid tier 1 tower. And here goes for the arrow play with Sumail. He's got a lot of life. The Sunray's kicking in, but with a kick onto Fear, the boulder as well. Mushi coming in from behind as the pounds off over the kinetic field, but they glimpse Fear back in again. And now Universe, the double chrono, underneath his own tier 1 tower. The Nova is being expended at the moment. Universe coming a little bit closer towards that, but DJ's already down. PPD, they do get the extra stun. Mushi needs to get himself out of here, but it's just not possible. They keep getting hit. The flame break, it doesn't burn him down. Ned will actually just be stunned and just have to sit here, gawking at EG, looking to get that kill. Universe sleeps himself in to give himself a double as the Sunray from Ohio. He won
last game. Bounty Hunter and the Knicks just looking to tag team throughout the game. Here, yes, they lose a kill, but that kill gave them information enough that they knew they could jump on Invoker. And yeah, he's pretty
Mushi.
He's still dead.
That's a wild pounce, but they still do find the kill. But it means now these TPs are coming in. They're shit on, so they're okay with that. As they move aggressively into the Radiant jungle, Mushi Comes in forward, sees Universe, sees TZ Sentry Ward, now goes down, but Mushi on net. He's almost down with the Chronosphere, catching an only DJ. Disruptor still the first one to fall, but TZ taking so much damage with the Cold Snap, and PPD swaps him away to safety. They're being split up completely here for Fnatic. They can't focus their big combos, and now Fear, he jumps in with the Starfall. The Nova will be triggered, but they're just bringing it down. 3 heroes all around it. The Phoenix is down for the count. The Arrow will fly forward to mid one. Well, make him a pitcher or a catcher, I don't care. He's down. The Invoker is gone. And Slark, the only one.
He's been playing one hell of a series so far. I can't really put a finger on his play in both games. It's just absolutely outstanding how much he gets out of relatively few tools, and it's so important.
Their smoke's gonna break. They don't have dust. Actually, yeah, they do have dust, but Ohio was the one that had it. Because of the backline, it did trigger onto Arteezy. Okay, and they found the vision and the glimpse. The arrow flies in. They'll actually split between all 3 heroes, and Arteezy will go down. So they burned the Aegis to the Immortal. Meanwhile, when that happened, you lost the... Stop the press.
Just wanted to mention that. I felt like that was really surprising.
Ohio's dead.
Oh, he missed again. Arguably not very important.
No. Jam over on Sumail. He doesn't have it just yet, so Mushi's gonna steal the rune, and this time he'll actually get the leash over on Sumail. And he needed that, but Sumail, he won't go down. 41 HP. He actually takes damage. Oh no, he didn't. He almost took damage from the ogres. They're not gonna find anything more. PPD kicked in the mid as net. There's no glimpse of Fumble. He's got the ball up at Mushi. He comes in for the free gold. Fear's also here, but Arteezy, well, he's not finding a lot of damage. In fact,
2 heroes that will really stand close to each other most likely in the fight will be Bad Rider and the Void.
Mid one get out.
Mid one get killed.
He is most definitely killed. They didn't even need last super
nice
that.
KS though.
Like with the gem, like you can't.
Or the Spirit Silence. More or less have to catch him in the static storm.
Oh, this is the sandwich right now. Fnatic, well, Sumail is the first one in. PPD, the kick again! He couldn't actually get the swap off now, he will. Sumail is so low! He went down and he will actually go down by the Chronosphere from Universe. He catches out 3, it's a double kill for him. That's actually just easy when you got Clinks on the side, pumping in more damage. Mushi's looking for something and he's actually got the gem. He's actually stolen the gem from the Bad Rider. The Fusible Blade charge being used. They trigger off the dust as well as Mushi tries to run himself out. He's got pounce back off cooldown. Universe is dispelling the charges, and again the arrow from Fear hits the mark. The gem is back in possession of Evil Geniuses, and mid one also getting time locked off and killed off. Fnatic team wiped. They'll see Universe as well as Sumail moving over. So Fnatic are aware of the attack from the Chronosphere. Caught out net 3 hits. Nope, so with the Tornado, they buy a little bit more space. And Sumail, really in the middle of Fnatic, not going the way they thought it would, but the damage is just so much from EG. They've already managed to kill off 2. As DJ Balls always got the Moonlight Shadow to allow EG to initiate. This is just a really, really hard game for Fnatic. DJ is going to get 3-hitted down. He's going to magnetize. He's going to throw everything he's got to try and make sure Arteezy doesn't kill him, but it doesn't stop the train. They already find the pickoff. Mushi leaping himself away. The Stumble connect once again. Mushi dropping so low, gets the Shadow Dance off, but the Nova again out of position. Arteezy will help kill off the Sphere to get it, and this is just like, it is going downhill right now.
The most cost-effective item apart from Reeker in terms of just raw damage output, or at least one of the very, very good ones in this position in the game.
DJ dragged out. You can have the glimpse, but DJ already got repositioned. Faceless Void, he'll find the kill. Oh my, that's 9-1-10 on Universe. Mushi's outside the back lines. He's trying to find the opening. Going up, the Sumail goes inside the Shadow Dance, but he can't keep it up. Now they get the vision. At least he got that Dark Pact off, so he's able to get rid of the stun from PPD. And Arteezy, caught by himself, Invoker. Well, there's some money. 20 wallers on the hillside. So they throw on their own off towards PPD. He's got his level 2 swap up. They go for the kick in Universe. Blinks himself in, goes for the Chronosphere. He'll be used up. Sumail trying to buy a little bit more space as net going down. This time the Nova actually doesn't do anything. It's too far away from the rest of the fight. Mushi is chasing over and battling against 4 of the heroes on the eastern front. Mushi will drop. There's 3 heroes down. He's actually lost Ohio as well, thanks to swap from PPD. And mid one, he tries to go invis, but this will not work. The sentry drops. Fnatic lose everyone. That almost looked like the last roll of the dice.
This is some of the best play I think I've ever seen out of Fear, and he usually plays really, really well, but he's brought his A game and more than that in this game, in this series rather. Just phenomenal.
And a much deserved win from EG. Like, it's not over just like, I don't know if it's going to make that much difference, but like you're 600-ish gold away from Ohio Shiva's guard. Mid one just fought a Mystic Staff by itself. Surprised if he's going to go. Oh, they found Sumail. But this is a trap. It's such a trap. EG's waiting right behind you. Got PBD to swap and feed arrow whoever he wants to. Leap forward as she goes into the middle of the fight, but TJ, oh my, Arteezy with that Daedalus, he already finds here 4 towers, and they will win this game. It cannot be stopped. I give you EMP Tornado. Like, Arteezy doesn't care, he's got no mana anyway, he's still got Nagus the Immortal up his sleeve. They trigger off the Grieve, and there you go. Universe goes to the Chronosphere. Ohio almost pushed out of it by Samel's Flame Break. But they do find the kill nonetheless. The support's coming back up in a moment. Mushi trying to go on Arteezy inside that Shadow Dance. Arteezy dropping low, but then of course the Death Pact gives him more life. Nice little storm. Arteezy's gonna go down. No, he's not. Of course he's not. It's GG. Fnatic lose everything, including the series. Will end at 13-44 in favor of EG, and they go 2-0 in the series. That felt convincing.
They look really, really good. I think this might be the best individual series out of a team we've seen so far in the tournament. And, you know, I don't know. I don't have much more to say. The question that I'm interested in hearing from the panelists is whether Fnatic just didn't show up and EG look extremely good by comparison, or if EG were just that good.
Well,